It's my vinyl update for April 2022. Ahoy hoy everybody, and welcome to my vinyl update for April 2022. Not a huge amount, and a big chunk of it I've already shown, but still enough to make it worth watching, I hope. So we've got some new stuff, we've got some pre-loved stuff, but my only visit to a record shop was for Record Store Day. The pre-loved stuff was all eBay purchases. Anyway, let's crack on. So first up is one of said eBay purchases. I've managed to plug a few holes in my Prince 7-inch collection this month, and one of which was this. So I think it's now 4 copies of German Rolling Stone have come with a Prince 7-inch single on the cover. I previously only had one of them. I added this, I think it was $14.99 I think I paid for this. So this was done promoting the Sign of the Times deluxe reissue, and the single has got the 7-inch edit of Sign of the Times on the A side and version 1 of Witness for the Prosecution on the B side. Very dark Paisley Park Records label on that one. I managed to get a copy of Alphabet Street in the original sleeve. I have a copy in a generic sleeve, but this was only paid something like $2.99 plus postage for this. So this has got Alphabet Street and then a continuation of it on side B. I should grab... Oh! Bugger! That's got ripped in my storage bag. That's annoying. I think I only paid 99p for this anyway, so I'm not overly bothered, but this 7-inch single of 7. Yeah. That's very annoying. That's happened. It definitely didn't come like that. That's me. It's got the album edit on the A side and the acoustic version on the B side. We should be more careful. Let's put it in a sleeve. Stop any further damage anyway. Should be 1 or 2 more to come in the pile. I went to see Stuart Lee live last Sunday, a week ago as I record this, and that sort of put me in the mood to pick up a couple of things of his that I didn't have, and one of them was Pea Green Boat. So I bought this from Go Faster Stripe, who released it. So this is Stuart... I haven't listened to it yet, so I don't fully know, but he basically made up a comedy reaction to The Owl and the Pussycat, which was performed over music by Jane Watkins. As I say, I haven't heard it, so I can't really say much more than that. But it's a nice 10-inch single of that on, appropriately enough, pea green vinyl. Easter weekend, I think it was Easter weekend, yes it was. HMV had a little sale on their vinyl. What was it, 50% off, I think, certain titles. I picked up 2 titles, only one of them's come so far, but for, I think it was $7.99, Scott Walker's Climate of Hunter. First time on 180 gram vinyl for Scott's seminal LP from 1984. Contains a download card. So that was a bargain. We're starting to get into experimental Scott Walker phase here. But I don't mind that. Well, I prefer his earlier stuff. I've got time for his later stuff. Another eBay purchase, and this popped up and I managed to pick it up for a decent price. Can't remember what it was, but it wasn't a lot. $4.99 maybe. So this is Mark Knopfler's soundtrack to The Princess Bride. It's got the original in a very dull and boring. And the record came in a generic one. Flimsy vinyl. Is it 87? But it's immaculate condition. Here's another Prince 7-inch I picked up. So this is Glam Slam. Again, did I have it? Might not have had this at all, but if I did, I didn't have it in the original sleeve. I only had a generic one. It's an edit of Escape on the B-side, but I don't think I had it on 7-inch at all. And also for the Prince collection, the We Are the World album, USA for Africa. So, relatively famously, they wrote a line for Prince on We Are the World, which was recorded after the Grammys in '84. But he refused to do it. He basically didn't want to be in a room with all those famous people. He felt he would clam up and he wouldn't do himself justice. But he said he'll donate a song to the album, which he did. So on here is For the Tears in Your Eyes by Prince and the Revolution, which until the release of the Hits for B-Sides, this was the only place you could get it. And even then, if I'm remembering correctly, the version on the Hits for B-Sides was the audio from the video that was shown at Live Aid, whereas this is the studio version, which I think, was this released on Purple Rain? Super Deluxe? No, I don't think it was. Oh, I can't remember. Other than that, we've got tracks by Chicago, Huey Lewis and the News, Steve Perry, the Pointer Sisters, Kenny Rogers, Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band, Tina Turner, plus Northern Lights' Tears Are Not Enough, which has got Bryan Adams, Joni Mitchell, Neil Young and others. Plus, of course, it's got We Are the World on there. But yeah, I bought it for the Prince track. And again, it won a lot of money. $1.99 I think I paid for it, actually. Another 7-inch. 7-inch of Diamonds and Pearls. Backed with Q in Doubt instrumental from the Cream maxi single. It's not often go for a lot of money, but I managed, well, you know, comparatively. But I managed to pick it up at a price I was happy with. Okay, this is the debut album by Wet Leg. It's just been a lot of showing of this on the vinyl community and a lot of hype about this album and band. I have been reading about them for quite a while because they're a local band. They're from the Isle of Wight, which, if you don't know, the Isle of Wight is an island on the south coast of England, and it's separated from the mainland by a stretch of water called the Solent. I live in Leon the Solent. That gives you a clue as to how close I am to the Isle of Wight. Basically, if I walk to the end of my road, I can see the Isle of Wight. So I consider them a local band. You know, their most memorable gigs they went to see for both the girls of the band were both at the Wedgwood Rooms, which is in Portsmouth, which I'm going to on Thursday. It's my local, or one of my local gig-going venues. You know, they are a local band. So yeah, I've been reading about them for a while. But apart from some interest because they're local. Well, didn't pay too much attention because lots of bands get a load of hype and then they vanish without trace. But I was driving home from work and the radio, the local radio, played their song Chaise Long, a live version from the South by Southwest Festival, and I loved it. Just wow, amazing, really loved it. So I thought, oh, I might get their album. Then a couple of days later on YouTube, there was a video of them on James Corden's show playing the song... I can't remember which song it is now. Might be Too Late Now. And I loved that as well. So that was it. I went straight online and ordered the album. Ordered it from... at that time it was only a few days before the release of the album. And I could have had a coloured vinyl copy, or from Record Store I think it was. I could have had the black vinyl copy but with a signed print. So I went for that version. So it comes with, as I say, that's the signed print. So signed there and there. Very small by Hester, and Rianne's not much bigger. And then you got the booklet. So because of the hype, I was comes with download as well. Because of the hype, I was quite excited to listen to this, so I didn't add it to the to listen pile. I put it straight on as soon as I could. On first listen, I liked it a lot, but it didn't blow me away. However, I mean, the song Chaise Long I do adore, and a couple of the others I do as well. Wet Dream, Your Mum, and Too Late Now. The others, I've heard them doing, or watched them doing on various performances on YouTube, and the more I hear them, the more I like them. So this is now going to go into the to listen pile in its rightful place, and I think on second listen I'm going to love this album. But yeah, Wet Leg by Wet Leg. Okay, right, the next... all I've got left is Record Store Day stuff, which I showed on my Record Store Day video, so I'll just be quickly going through that. However, if you watched that, you will have seen that I picked up a record. I picked up Rizzle Kicks Stereotypical, and the main reason I picked it up was just in case Remy from Records with Rem, fellow YouTuber, hadn't managed to get a copy. She didn't ask me to or anything like that. I've never contacted her until after I'd bought this record, but I knew it was a record that she really wanted. She'd wanted on vinyl for years, and was so excited when it was announced that it was getting the release, because the original vinyl release of it was a very limited release through their website, which goes for hundreds of pounds. So she was really excited when it was announced for Record Store Day, having mentioned a number of times how it was a record she really wanted, her most wanted record. So since I was up early and I could get everything that I wanted, I thought, oh, sod it. It's $24.99. It's an album I have on CD and like. So I'll pick up a copy. If she hasn't managed to get one, then she can have it. If she did manage to get a copy, then I'll keep it and enjoy it myself. So I contacted her through Instagram, and she got back to me that evening and thanked me profusely, but luckily, fortunately, she had managed to get a copy. So I am keeping this copy, so I am now opening it. I've literally just split the seal on it. So this is the 2011 album on limited edition green vinyl, includes the top 10 singles, Down With The Trumpets, When I Was a Youngster, and Mama Do The Hump. A nice gatefold with the credits and thank yous and what have you. Then Lyric Inner, very similar green to the Stuart Lee release, but that's very nice. Okay, so the rest of the Record Store Day stuff, if you want to see in detail, watch the Record Store Day video. But so first up is the album that was in my goodie bag. So because I was in my first 20, I was number 10 or 11. I got a goodie bag, a few sweets in it. Did have a load of stickers and what have you. When I was sorting everything out after I'd recorded my video, tucked right in the corner of the bag, I did find one more sticker, which is one for Smokestack Studios, and also a guitar pick from St Vincent College, which is college in Gosport. Just for completeness, show that. But also in there was a CD, DVD CD box set thing, and this album, Tassiomancy Do Easy. I haven't listened to any of these yet. Okay, so 10-inch of Keen. And this is just called Keen, but it's 2-track, previously unreleased, on transparent vinyl. A David Bowie toy. You've got toy EP. You've got it made of all the toys on black 10-inch. Black 7-inch, Taylor Swift The Lakes, album version and original version. Turquoise 7-inch, Teenage Waitress, You Ain't Got It Bad, local act that I like. And on purple vinyl, Joss Stone's LP1. On blue and green vinyl, Blur's Busted and Droning, one blue, one green. Picture disc of A Pretty Reckless's Going to Hell. Black vinyl with an etched fourth side of Melanie C's Northern Star. White vinyl Scott Walker Boy Child compilation. Transparent turquoise vinyl Slade, or Ambrose Slade, Ballsy. White vinyl Ian Dury and the Blockheads, 10 More Turnips from a Tip. Transparent red vinyl with an etching on the fourth side, Nick Cave from the Bad Seeds, Live Seeds. Black vinyl, David Bowie, Brilliant Adventure EP. And blue vinyl, I think, yeah, Belinda Carlisle, The Heaven and Earth Tour live double album. So that was my pickups for April. I've got a few pre-orders. Hopefully the outstanding HMV one will turn up as well for May. We shall see what else it brings. Obviously June we've got Record Store Day Part 2. So saving slightly for that, although it's nowhere near as going to be as expensive as this month's one. But yeah, those were my pickups for April. Thank you for watching. Like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you in another video. Thanks. Bye.